let's understand the cement strength test. To conduct this test, we require the sand. The sand is mixed with the cement so that dry shrinkage of cement will not take place. We require cement. To weight the material, we require electronic weighing machine, and to mix the material, we require trowel. A cube of size 70.6 mm in all three dimensions is required, and a vibrating machine with a capacity of 1200 revolution per minute is required, and the timer is required to note the timings. Now first we will take the sand and cement. So the ratio in which the cement and sand is to be taken is 1:3. That is 1 part of a cement and 3 part of a sand. So if we take 200 gram of cement, we have to take 600 gram of sand. So to 3 part of a sand, we will add 1 part of a cement. So 600 gram of sand, 200 gram of cement make up 800 gram of the total sample. Now the next process will be the dry mixing with the help of a trowel. Now we will add the water. Now the water added will be 1/4 of the standard consistency plus 3% of the weight of the cement. So if our standard consistency is 36, then the 1/4 will be 9 and plus 3%, that is 9 plus 3 is 12. So 12% by the weight of the cement, the water will be added. The sample paste will be mixed thoroughly within 3 minutes of time. After thoroughly mixing the sample in 3 minutes, then the sample is filled in the mold. The mold has each dimension 7.06 mm, hence each surface area or the side area is equivalent to 50 mm square. So the mold is completely filled with the sample, and the compaction is done by revolving the vibrating machine at 1200 rpm. The period of vibration should be around 2 minutes. Once the sample is completely compacted, then level the top of the mold with the trowel to receive a smooth surface. Now we will make more samples of the cement sand. Similarly, we created the previous one, and then for next 24 hours we will cover them with a gunny bag. The purpose is to provide a 90% relative humid condition so that proper hydration of a cement take place. After 24 hours, the cement and the sand would have gained the sufficient strength. Now the numbering of each mold will be done. After that, it will be kept in tank of water. Now once we do the marking on each of the cube and assigned a date and a identification code to each cube, then we can keep it in the water for further curing. Then 3 cube each for 3 days, 7th day and 20th day will be tested. So on the 3rd day we will take out the 3 cubes. We will measure the weight of each cube. We already know the volume, so we can find the density of each cube. So suppose the first cube weighs around 835 gram. So we will note the weight, then we will place the cube in the compressive strength testing machine. Then we will apply the load and will take the reading at crushing point of the cube. We will increase the load slowly and will check the load at which the crack has been developed. So let us say indicated load of compressive test machine be 188 kN. Similarly, we will note the reading for the other cube and observe the cube until the cracks start developing. Once we receive the load bearing capacity of each of the cube, then we will find the compressive strength, which is in Newton per mm square, since we already know the area, and then we will find the average of compressive strength of each of the cube. Same test we will repeat for 7th day and the 20th day, and in this way we will conduct the compressive strength test for the cement. Let's conclude compressive strength test of cement. Compressive strength of a cement is the most important property to select the right type of a cement for the construction work. The strength of a cement majorly depends upon the type of a cement and the degree of adulteration. The dimension of the mold is such that each dimension is 70.6 mm, making its surface area 50 square mm from each of the face, and the load at which the cracks start developing is the load which is stated as the compressive strength of a cube at 27 degrees Celsius plus minus 2 degrees Celsius. So to conduct the test, we need to take cement and a standard sand in the ratio 1:3, and then the dry mix has to be done, and then the water is to be mixed to make a standard consistency paste. If we take a sand and cement in 1:3 ratio, suppose 200 gram of cement, 600 gram of sand, then we will calculate the requirement of water, which is 1/4 of the standard consistency plus 3%, where P is the percentage of water required to produce a paste of standard consistency. Once the paste is made, then it is put into the mold and placed on the vibrating machine, where vibration are imparted for about 2 minutes at the speed of 12,000 revolutions per minute. Once the compaction is done, then the surface is leveled and more such of cubes samples are prepared. Then it is placed under the relative humidity of 90% for 24 hours and 100% for next 3 days, 7 days and 28 days. It is then tested under the compressive loading machine and 35 Newton per square meter per minute load is applied until the cracks start developing. The load at which the cracks start developing is noted, and a compressive strength in Newton per mm square is calculated, which is the maximum load at which the cube fails by the area. 3 such samples are tested on 3rd day, 7th day and the 20th day to obtain the compressive strength of the cement. And in this way we can select whether the cement is suitable for construction work or not.